Hear me loud and clear. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And make sure you know
Hear me
this.
loud and clear.
Excuse me, let's do it right. Let's say, what's next?
Drill it till you
Kill it
kill
till you
it.
kill
Until
it.
you kill it.
Kill it.
But I got another question, team.
Kill it.
How y'all feel?
Word up.
Fired up.
Fired up.
And what's up?
My
income.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get
what?
DJ Too Short.
DJ Cliffhanger is in the building. DJ Cliffhanger.
Oh man, that's cool. DJ Too Short, but guess what? It's all right. Cause you know why? Because we's here. It's all right. We is here. We is I, is you, is me, is HERE. We's here, y'all.
That mic is hot, boy. That's the new mic.
Yeah, I got my new mic. I got my mixing board up today, so I can add a little bass because my voice. I need to add a little bass, some testosterone to my voice. How do I sound? I got that little smooth,
Mike.
silky.
Mike
Not
sounds
very
nice,
white,
brother.
but you good.
There you go.
Hey,
Yeah. You take some top end off, Eric. Take some treble off. Pull it back a little bit.
Pull. I just got trouble in my voice. How about now? Taking a little trouble off.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah. I feel it. I feel the vibration. Feel the vibration. Ooh. Man, listen, I got something for y'all today. We're going to talk about the science of winning, part 2. I told you we're bringing y'all the science of winning, part 2. And Troy said it best. Take your notes because we don't have Miss Rita. But this is being live streamed to YouTube. So to my YouTubers out there watching, take notes, watch it again. To everybody who's on the Zoom here live, we got like a whole bunch of people. Y'all say something because people on YouTube don't think that there's a real live audience. Y'all just say something real quick. Come on, me, just make some noise, make some ruckus for the YouTube people.
Yeah, we in the house, baby. We in the house.
You'll never find.
Random noises.
You'll never find.
Everybody get a green sheet.
Woo. All right,
Everybody.
so for the YouTubers, so we got real people. So, couple of quick announcements. I want to shout out Coach Zay because sometimes I don't get a chance to say my success stories and he didn't. But we talked about that phone, right? You got to make the phone calls. And Tawana, you hit it right on point. You're just like, hey, they'll do it for referral. Ladies and gentlemen, remember I told you, do you have your referral program set up? Set up your referral program, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all some things, okay? Like really set up in detail, whatever you're going to do. It doesn't necessarily, you got to pay people a lot of money. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's a thank you card. Maybe it's a gift card, but have something in writing. So when you talk to people, bam, hey, you want to be a referral agent? Bam, bam, no problem. Boom, 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 boom. This is what I do for you. Are y'all with me? Maybe I take my referral, I take them to Disneyland. Y'all know a good thing you can do? If they're local, sometimes you can just shut down the movie theater, rent out the whole theater. Y'all realize you can rent out the whole theater for like maybe $500, $600, $700, rent out the whole theater and just rent out for a movie. I don't know if people go to movies like that, but rent out the theater and just bring all your man. Dr. Meri gonna be mad because she's been telling us to do that. I think we might just do a local thing just for our team. We're just gonna rent out the theater one day and just do a team celebration and just go catch the next movie. So somebody let me know when the next good movie coming out, and we just rent out the theater and go to that movie.
Tomorrow.
Come out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Is that one of your books, Tawana?
No, it's Captain America. I'm messing with you.
Oh, Captain America comes out tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh man. We need a little more advanced notice. But I might do it in Dallas at the conference. Coming to weekend. How about that? Would that be cool? If we all just go to the conference, we just rent out something. Don't get my mind is running. But going back to that, do you realize some people will do things for you? They'll make phone calls as long as they're not getting compensated. See, some people have a problem. They want to make money, but when you tell them to do something that sounds sales related, because when you add a compensation to it, now they like, oh, I can't talk to people. But I can pick up the phone and call and dial my cousin, tell everybody about referrals. Don't get mad, y'all. Be glad. Are y'all with me? Take that. Do like a Tawana. Lean into it. Receive it. See, I know some people who get mad and start fighting with them, going back and forth and want to fuss. I'm like this. Fouled on the play. Blow the whistle. Gotta get the whistle in my shot so y'all can see the whistle be popping. Cameraman, give me like some crispy anyway. Tighten me up a little bit. But anyway, that's have that. Are y'all with me? So what I wanted to shout out was Coach Zay, because I don't know where he gets it from, but this young man is always on the phone talking and calling to people, right? And Zay, if you're listening, you're watching, if you're logged in and locked in, I just want to shout you out. Can we give him a round of applause? Because I'm telling you, he literally makes, I don't know the number, but he's on the phone every day. He's literally calling people, texting people, calling them, getting them on the phone, setting up appointments, talking to his team, and talking to strangers. And I'm telling you, I said, man, listen, you've really been locked into this since June. Give yourself, it hasn't been a year. Give yourself time to grow. See, also, you got to understand, he's coming from a career, spending most of his time as a football player. This is his first time, like last year is his first semester out of college, out of school. I'm like, you're 26 years old. You became a new father, and it's your first semester not being in a classroom. That's a big adjustment.
Yeah.
Like, you got a brand new baby in August, and you're used to going back to college in August. So now you got a baby, and you're trying to grow your business, and it's the first time you've never been back in the football room or in a classroom in your life since 4 years old. And y'all here pounding the phone. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to encourage him publicly, but some of y'all, it's the same situation. You've been on your job for 30 years, 20 years, 15 years. Are y'all with me? And now you're coming to a new career. Are you patting yourself on the back? Did you write that hand? I said, trace your hand and say, high five champions. Say whatever you got to say. You can do it. Like, you might just take your hands up.
Yes, me.
I'm a millionaire. I'm going to make this is my goal. And trace your hand and high five and say your goal. You can put a different hand in different places. I'm talking to myself now, y'all. Y'all just getting benefit. I'm going to start putting different hands in different doors, saying different things. Like when I walk out my little studio here, I'm going to have another say, man, you crushed it. Go crush the day, right? Well, I ain't going to talk about the past. I need to talk about the future. So I'm going to say, man, go crush the day. Are y'all with me? Like, and I'm going to have that around the house. So if anybody come around my house, I'm going to have prints. Anyway, I don't know where I got sidetracked, but I wanted to shout that out. And I wanted to say that that is a real thing. Some people have a problem doing sales-related tasks for compensation. They'll do it for free. They'll do it for free. Oh, my goodness. You go to the church, volunteer, make some calls, you give them a list. There'll be a team mom. They'll call everybody, get everybody rounded up for birthday parties, bat mitzvahs, bar mitzvahs, whatever you do, whatever you celebrate, Hanukkah, Yom Kippur, whatever it is you celebrate, right? Retirement planning party. Think about all the things that people will, who to go to in your family, who's going to get everybody together, right? Super Bowl parties. They'll put everything together, ask them to put together a business meeting. I don't know. I don't know nobody. What their brain is saying is, I don't know nobody who thinks like that. It ain't that I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody who thinks like that, including me. The subconscious mind says, I don't think like that. Ladies and gentlemen, when you rewire your mind to think like that, it becomes second nature. It becomes second nature. It becomes second nature. Are y'all hearing me? You just got to rewire your mind to what you need to do. Ooh. Am I talking to anybody? Has any of y'all ever got family functions together, did birthday parties, right? Gender reveals, all kinds of things, getting people together, but you haven't done it for your business? Y'all gonna get me off track today. I'm gonna get back on to the science of winning. I'm gonna own this one, Jock. I'm gonna own this one, Uncle Jock. For those who are watching on YouTube land, Uncle Jock said Eric is drifting, and it's not my fault today. Today, this is on me. I'm going to absorb this one. Is on me. I think my glasses. That's what it is. My glasses foggy. I thought those cameraman, but my glasses look foggy. Get one of my assistants to hand me my glasses white. My assistant, if you can hand me my glasses white. That's me reaching for the white myself. I am my own assistant. Anyway.
I said, where could you find it?
No, I didn't find it. So if somebody can get my glasses, some wipes, something to wipe my glasses off, that would be wonderful. All right. I don't know, I got this Lysol wipe. You can wipe your glasses with Lysol wipe. No, don't do that, Eric. Anyway, back on track. The science of winning. The science of winning. You know, Coach Zay, type in the chat if you're here. I know you might got the baby there, but type in the chat if you're here, if you're logged in. Somebody let me know if Coach Zay logged in. If you don't type in the chat, that means I'm putting you on
Yeah,
blast.
he's on the panelist.
Oh, you raised your hand, so you're there. Okay, cool. You know, something popped up, the science of winning. Something popped up on my Facebook feed today. It was a picture 11 years ago of a basketball team, and it was a photo of you in your high school, your freshman year. Your freshman team won the championship. Y'all won the MIAA, which is the Catholic school league you play basketball in Maryland. Y'all freshman championship, and it's a picture of you. And I'm like, man, you want to, because you always talk about some of the championships that you won, but you also won a championship in basketball your freshman year. And one of the gentlemen on that team, some of y'all may know Mr. Chase Young, if y'all are football fans, he was on your basketball team. He went on to be the #2 draft pick in 2022 NFL. Now plays, I think, for the New Orleans Saints, but was drafted by the Washington Commanders. But he was on your team too. So what am I going? There's a science to winning. Are y'all with me? So it didn't surprise me that you won that championship, and you won championship in football, high school, college, and all that. It doesn't surprise me that you won championship because there's a science to it. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna give y'all the science. Are you ready for the science of winning? Let me say, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. One voice, Troy. So here we go. I gave y'all one yesterday. Yesterday it was I gave y'all two.
Yes.
Oh, I gave y'all two. Cool. Oh man, I'm ahead of schedule. Let me get it one. So number one is the power of identity. You got to say, I am a champion. It's the mindset. Number two, relentless pursuit of mastery. Number three, you're gonna love this one, Mr. Money. Unbreakable discipline and consistency. Number three, you have to have an unbreakable discipline and consistency. Your core belief: discipline beats motivations. Winners do what needs to be done even when they don't feel like doing it. I'm going to drop the mic right there. We can all go home, pack up our bags, and head to the bank and start writing checks. Because if we're in the,
Rewind.
Yeah.
Winners do
what needs to be done even when they don't feel like it. Winners simply do what needs to be done even when they don't feel like it. See, most of us do this in our life because you would not be alive. You would not be physically alive at some point you didn't do what needs to be done. Sometimes anybody that felt I don't feel like eating, you got sick, you just don't feel like eating, right? You don't feel like drinking something. Like, I'm not thirsty. But you know you have to drink, because if you don't drink for so many days, you'll die. So if you're alive today, that tells me at some point you made a decision to eat and to drink. At some point, you made a decision to breathe. You understand? I'm in pain. My back hurt. I don't even feel like breathing. I'm emotionally scarred. Some kind of way. You're still here today. You made that decision to continue to breathe. Moms, women, if you had children, you may not felt like going through that pain, the pain, them Braxton Hicks and the pushing and the, oh my goodness, and the dilation and everything that comes along with it. And then you got a breath. Some point you don't feel like doing it, but if you got a child who made it through birth, you did what needed to be done. Are y'all with me? Probably didn't feel like doing it. It may felt good at conception, but man, when it comes time to the ejection, ooh, it's a whole nother part. Now it's got to come out. Oh my goodness, man, I've been there a couple of times, right? You're like, woo. Going in was a pleasure, but coming out, ooh, it could have been pain. That's a whole nother conversation. But y'all, you follow what I'm saying? Like, you did what needed to be done. Now, can we do it for ourselves and for our business? See, that's the difference. We all are champions at some areas of our life. I want y'all to catch that. Everybody on here is a champion. Y'all are winners at some areas of your life. Everybody. What we're talking about now is how do we take that same mindset? What's the science that goes behind it so we can win in our business? Ooh, that's a tough one. Because most of us have not been groomed to win in business. We've been groomed to win as an employee. They got a track, which I call it. They got a track over there that starts from pre-K to kindergarten, right? To first grade. What do you call those? The primary school ed grades, right? The K through 12. Then they got secondary, right? They even break it down to elementary school, and then they got the middle school, then they got the high school. Why? Because they want to separate. There's different levels of skills, and they want to give you different things to prepare you to become a great employee. And if you really want to be an average, they prepare you to become an average employee. If you want to become a good or great employee, then you go to a secondary training, right? You go to college. Do you want to become an even champion level? Then you go to like the masters, the advanced degrees. Are y'all catching that? All geared towards making a successful champion employee. And then you go work your job. And you got to work your way up and start from the bottom. Wherever you started, depends on who you know. But it's all geared toward that employee track. Now you come over here to the entrepreneur's track. Majority of us was not programmed, was not trained for this. Are y'all catching me? So you can go from job to job and catch it. But then you come here over here, you want that same instant gratification as an employee, as an entrepreneur that you did as an employee. But you forget you've been trained 12, 16, 20, 30 years over here. And now you come over here and you're looking at it for 30 days, 60 days, 1 year. Eric, but it's been 2 years. I'm still ain't making it. I challenge anybody to go into a 4th grade class and tell them, how come you're not doing calculus? Who would look dumb, the 4th grader or you? Somebody help me.
You.
It's you.
You would look dumb. You went to a 4th grade class. They've been in school for 4 years and said, how come you're not doing algebra or doing calculus? They're like, huh? What's that? I don't even know what you're telling me that I don't know. I can do 2 times 2. I know my multiplications. Are y'all catching me? See, but now come over here. You've been in here for 2 years and you're like, oh, my business ain't growing. My team ain't growing. I've been here for 4 years and it ain't working. Everybody's different. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? See, this also goes with the science of winning. Do you know what winning looks like? It's unbreakable discipline and consistency. See, here's the problem. If you've been doing it for 4 years and you really not having success, I guarantee you got breaks. It ain't unbreak. It's not a tight. Your 4 years has not been tight, committed to doing what has to be done. It's like, oh, well, I don't know about making the phone calls. I mean, Uncle Jock, you always talk through, you see people have a breakthrough. That's one of your things you say, man, I saw her have a breakthrough, right? Stay in the car. Some of y'all act like your business ain't working. You act like y'all came in here like AJ Foyt or Richard Petty, right? Like y'all came in here already ready driving that car like a race car driver. Heck no. Some of y'all got in a car. I'm like, now where's the ignition at? Who do I call? Do I go business partners or customers? Is it term? What company should I? Y'all come in here like you don't know what to do, and that's okay. Don't look up and wonder why you ain't a Formula One race car driver winning laps. You just got in the car. But my question is, how many times did you really get out the car? See, the championship mindset, they don't mind losing the game. They're just not going to stop trying to be a master of the game. Ooh, bars. Somebody pick up that one.
Rewind that one again.
Champions don't mind losing the game. They're just not going to stop until they master the game. See, when you say unbreakable discipline, unfreaking breakable discipline. I'm gonna use my son, Coach Zay. I remember they was playing the top team in Baltimore. They was ranked number 3 at the time in the state of Maryland. They was playing the number 1 team. It was a night game, cold outside. People out there stands in blankets. Small little school in Baltimore. There's now a powerhouse in the country. Now they're doing movies about them. But at that time, it was the first season they brought all these players together, and Zay was a quarterback. Now I remember they was going St. Francis against McDonough. In the first series, he throws an interception, and it's a pick six. The guy runs it back, and the stands is packed. And McDonough's a school that's like $40,000 a year, and so it's an expensive school, really nice school. St. Francis, a little small school, don't got no football field. Oldest black school in America, but right across the parking lot is a jail. So it's surrounded by jails. And McDonough's a nice, big, beautiful school. They playing at McDonough, and the crowd is rocking. And he throws the interception. McDonough's number 1 in the state. And they got the top-ranked quarterback, one of the top-ranked quarterbacks and teams in the whole country. They're going wild. And then Isaiah walks off the field. First series, walks off the field. Coach walks over to him, and I'm sitting in the stands like, oh, man, this ain't good. You know, because sometimes as a quarterback parent, you don't want everybody to look at when it's winning, it's good. But when the quarterback ain't doing well, everybody looking at you in the stands like, man, your son's a bum. Anyway, so I'm like, here we go. First series of the game. What are we going to do? The coach walks over to him, and the coach walks away. They finished the game. He threw 4 more touchdowns, broke records, was rated the state player of the week. Right? Got a trophy still downstairs for being the player of the week in the state of Maryland for his performance in that game. And I talked to the coach after the game. The coach said, Mr. Robinson, I came over to Isaiah and I asked him, how you feel, son? He said, I'm good. Let's go. And the coach walked away. He said, the confidence that he said it, he said, oh, that young man was a man. He said, in the biggest stage of his playing career, made one of the worst mistakes. He said, I'm good. Went out and crushed the game. What am I saying to you? See, championship mindset. They don't keep worrying about every single freaking mistake, everything that goes wrong. Are y'all with me? You got to be laser focused and committed and disciplined to doing the activities. If the activities is making a phone call, be committed to making a phone call. If the activity is posting on social media 3 times a day, be freaking committed to posting on social media 3 times. Don't make excuses. Are y'all catching what I'm saying? Like, this is a championship mindset. It's unbreakable. You got to let somebody say, no, leave me alone. My family knows for the last 14 years, we've been doing morning calls, me and Uncle Jock, for the 14 years now. We switched to Zoom, but it used to be a phone call. Do not call me during this period. I am committed to my team's advancement. I'm committed to my advancement. I come on the calls and learn, and I come on the calls to give. I'm committed. I'm unbreakable with that. Where you got a client, you got this, you got that. No, nothing. This is my sacred time. I got a couple of blocks in my window. It's sacred. If I got a client, I got a client. But Eric, but the house is falling down. It better be falling down. But don't hit me with the grass and the leaves. My neighbors hate me. They be like, well, Eric, your yard. So, but it don't look nice. I'm not selling my house anytime, so I don't need to look nice. Maybe you selling your house, then you go come cut my grass and blow my leaves. Now my neighbors to left and right, they compete. So my house always looks raggedy. Cause they want the show house. So and I think they love it when my house looks a little raggedy, when my grass don't look good, because it makes their house stand out, right? I'm not impressed with that. I'm trying to build my business. There will get a time where I've got to a point where I can take a breather and say, all right, let me make sure my yard looks nice, right? But right now, I'm so locked into everything I need to do to grow my business. I don't care about anything else around me. Are y'all hearing me? Like, I really am that. I live that. Erica, do you think I live it? Am I saying stuff that is not true?
Nope, you live it.
Do y'all know when granddad is here, don't come in? What I used to tell y'all about my phone since y'all been a little kid. Y'all remember my
It
favorite
is
saying?
not a toy.
Since they was young. Dad, can I see your phone?
Yeah, I think even Trey knows your phone ain't a toy.
My phone is not a toy. Since I've been an entrepreneur, they're like, no, my phone is not a toy. Y'all can do something with your phone. My phone is not a toy. My phone is my business device to help me pay for the lifestyle that y'all want to live. My phone ain't a toy. And I would tell my kids since they was young.
Mm-hmm.
I'm committed to this because there's nobody giving me a check. Are y'all with me? When you become an entrepreneur, there is nobody. I used to have a job where I can walk in and be on time and do things and kick my feet back, shut my door. I remember Uncle Jock, at one deal, I shut the door. He's like, Eric gone in and went to sleep, took a nap. Man, he said, Eric, I know one time they got me because I had an office. I could lock the door and I was a general manager running the store, but there was a window behind me. They knocked on the door. I'm like, oh, shut up. Eric, you forgot to close the blind. They caught me napping. But see, when I had a job, I could sleep, right? But over here as an entrepreneur, if I don't produce, I don't get anything.
Amen.
Are y'all catching me? So we have to have an unbreakable discipline. And I'm going to end with this. Here's some action steps you can do. Create a structured daily routine and stick to it. Y'all, that's hard for me. Oh, Dr. Meri, like, Eric, what's your schedule? What's your thing? I think she's checking up on me. I hate that. That's good. Sorry, Dr. Meri, if you're watching today, but I do not like that. She'll be, what's your schedule? But that lady, she is the epitome of excellence for me. I'm just telling you. I'm so blessed that my wife is I don't know how she does it. I just don't know how she does it. Like, she does everything at a high level. If I ran down her resume and ran down her things that she's done, you're like, what? She did this? What she did? She is like really totally amazing. And I keep telling her, don't let the bank, like, if I wasn't around, she'd probably be a gazillionaire. I'd probably hold her down. I'm just keeping it real. But create a structured daily routine. Why that? Because that just, I'm hard. I'm working on that one. Train under pressure to build mental toughness. Train under pressure. Like when we say get on the calls and come share, turn your camera on and come share. That's under pressure. People are like, I don't like being on the camera. You got to train under pressure. Give me 2 minutes, okay? One of the coaches I spent thousands of dollars when Isaiah was going for quarterback coaching, a gentleman named George Whitfield. And George Whitfield was a quarterback coach and became popular with Johnny Manziel and when he was doing the pro days and some of these other pro quarterbacks. And he trained a lot of professional quarterbacks like Deshaun Watson, a lot of them. And so I'm like, I need to go get my son trained with him. But George Whitfield became popular because he was doing these drills with a broomstick. And he was chasing the quarterbacks with brooms. And I mean, one day somebody was doing their pro trials and he was out there with a broom, chasing with a broom, and it got popular. And he called it his chaos drills. He's like, I train my quarterbacks under pressure and everybody started following him because in the game, you're under pressure. Y'all do want to do everything nice and good. And when things feel right, most of the quarterback coach just teaching you how to do mechanics no, that ain't real life. I remember this movie called Dodgeball. Anybody ever seen this? It's a comedy, Dodgeball, one of my favorite movies. And one of the lines he used to say, if you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. And the guy was throwing wrenches at him and trying to teach these guys how to play dodgeball. He said, if you can dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. He was training them under pressure. Are y'all with me? These morning calls get you the opportunity to start speaking and talking under pressure. We're going to be here tomorrow. Prepare. I'm telling y'all, come with your success stories, ready, with your hand raised, ready to share. Are y'all with me? Don't come in here like, oh, I'm surprised you called on me. Now, y'all got to be like, nah, I need you to call on me. I need to start working on sharing my story, because when you stand up, your check goes up. Somebody taught me that in networking a long time ago. The person talking is always going to have the biggest check. Y'all ain't models. You ain't stand against the pose. Like, now some of y'all beautiful like models, but we don't pay you just for photo shoots. Are y'all catching that? Get used to talking. And the last one, prioritize your habits over emotions. These are some action steps. Prioritize your habits over emotions. Oh, man, I got some bad habits. I think I got a few good habits, but my bad habits, my emotions are wrapped around them. And it just, fortunately, I live in a house that everybody checks me. And then I got business partners like y'all come on the line and check me. Like, I feel like I'm in checkmate. I'm nobody playing checkers with me. Y'all all playing chess with me. They're like, Eric, you did this. You supposed to do this. You should have done that. And that's what I love about this village. We keep everybody in check. Are y'all with me? We don't let you sit there and slip and make some BS excuses and think you're going to get some cushion. Nah, man. You fall, we're going to hit you with a brick and say, get back up. With that being said, I'm turning it back over to you, Mr. Troy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody's coach, Erik Robinson. Y'all should give him a big hand, a big round of applause for that, because he's dropped some nuggets today. And with that being said, it is now time for the Annie Willie Inspired Recap Relay. And you know Miss Rita's not here, so we're depending on each and every one of you to pull it out and give it back. Now, let's go and start with the first runner of the day, Dr. Teresa O'Day.
Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, goodness. Training under pressure to bring results. That got to be it. Like we always say, there's no growth in comfort zone. So that definitely spoke to me, and prioritizing my habits over emotions. That right there needs to be worked on, because I truly believe that anything, any emotion, anything that doesn't serve my purpose right now, got to go. And that discipline is it. So definitely, that relentless discipline, even when I don't feel like doing it. When I feel I don't want to do it, I have to say go and do it. That's what I have to do. So that's just what it is. And we have to, if we want to get that change. Thank you.
Awesome, Dr. Teresa. We appreciate you paying attention this morning. And now we're going to put that baton in the hand of that superwoman, Miss Tawana Chisley.
Okay, full transparency, 1 minute or less. For those of you all that don't know, I wrote 6 books, okay? And I was this unbreakable discipline and consistency, I had it when I was writing. For somebody to be able to pull 6 books, 3 or 4 books out within 6-month spans, I was in it. Nobody could bother me, stay away from me. I even told Jot, don't come to me with no other businesses. I'm working, leave me alone. Even to the point when I got into this business, I struggled moving over here because I was still focused on I had to finish my last book before I could do anything else. And it was killing me to move away from that. And now I had to adjust my thoughts, my priorities, and everything into this insurance business. So it's taken me some time, but I'm here. I'm focused. And the other things that I was doing is just sitting on the sidelines until I can move back to this. But right now, it's this. And we got to make it happen. So thank you.
Yes. And I know a relay cannot be done with just 2. So we're gonna ask for. Oh, he helped me out because I was coming to you anyway. The professor himself, Leco Elijah Pie.
Morning, good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Eric. And Eric, I just, this is the way I learn. I try to connect what you shared the other day with today. You know, when you talk about the unbreakable discipline and consistency, you get to that point when you become obsessed. You talk about obsession the other day. When you become obsessed, that is where everything you do about your business, no matter what happens, come rain, come shine, you are doing it. And one thing that you mentioned, you talk about when we go through the traditional education process, right? We want to learn everything and then just get the experience of getting a job. But when we come to the business and we say, come and learn, so we can change your lifestyle. You know, they say if you want to change your life, just change the way you think. When we say come and learn, people now complain, oh, too many meetings. But you didn't complain too many classes in school. But something that should change your life, you're saying too many meetings. So thank you, Mr. Troy. Back to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boy, I tell you, we must have some mental telepathy going on here today. Because my third leg, I was already looking at her before the professor started talking. And that is none other than Miss Monique.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This was awesome as usual, but I feel like we gloss over it. But Mr. Eric said it last week too. It's funny how we train all these years to do a job, and then we come over to life insurance and retirement and think we're gonna. People make it seem like it's a get rich quick, but it's not that. We have to learn, take the time to learn the craft, and everything we have is here with the carry. We have everything we need. And so that really hit me, that all those years of me learning accounting, getting a master's degree, all of that, and then you come over here and think you're automatically just going to do it overnight. And so that stay in the car is so true. And I thank you so much for putting it down like that.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for bringing it in. And oh yeah, all right. My teammate is ready to run. Okay, let's go, Miss Jackie.
I just wanted to add this piece. Allow yourself to be successful. A lot of times we allow fear to interfere and to become we become overwhelmed with fear, and it affects our success rate. So just sit back and allow yourself to be successful, and to know that success is a process. It's a daily process. It's not something that happens overnight. When you talk to any successful person, they'll tell you there's always a struggle. There's always going to be a struggle. And that's part of becoming successful. So we as people have to learn to allow ourselves to be successful and to know that there is a process with becoming successful. That's all I had to add.
Thank you. Beautiful. And I'll just say I got one word: perseverance. Always doing the right thing as long as it takes to win. It's one of the tenets that we always lift up in Taekwondo. It ain't over till it's over. So we just keep it moving. All right. And with that being said, I'm going to give it back, unless there's another. I'm going to give it back to the man that laid it down today like nobody's business, as he always does. Well, wouldn't you know it? My man with the man that's guaranteed to chime in. The super late shine.
Hey, look,
Stephen Joy, come on,
you know something?
come on with it.
You know something? Sister just made me think of something, right? But listening to all the stuff about struggle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And thing and all that stuff of how struggle is. Even in your life, when your first life is born, you first in life is born, it's struggle, man. We are ordained for a struggle because they need to test who you are. Anything that you really want in life is not easy. Nothing. What did you ever do that's very easy that had great reward, but it was easy? What? I'm confused. Because if you have something that is a struggle, it's going to be hard. It is going to be hard. That's the one thing I even everything even when you was a baby, you learned how to walk. It was difficulty. When you learn how to first learn to run, and you run properly, it was difficult. When we talk about what you just talked about with the fighting. When you first learned how to fight, it was difficult. When you got into your first fight, it was difficult. You were scared not to do it because you ain't want to get punched in the face. But as soon as you did that, it was cool. So what is this bull jive of being so strange, scared of difficulty? It is what to test who you are to how strong you could be. Difficulty is needed. If you cannot be a millionaire without no struggle, you cannot grow in life without no struggle. So I'm just baffled. Just can't see because like this is saying struggle is such a mystery. Struggle makes you who you are, man. I'm just confused by that. But you don't get that concept. I'm just baffled. That's what I wanted to think about, man. Say, man.
All right, all right. Thank you. Oh, I think we're safe now, but don't believe that stuff. Getting punched in the face ain't never cool. So you learn real fast. Stick your head into the materials and learn what you need to learn so you can handle your business. Don't wait around and let that pain hit you like it can. All right. So with that being said, I'm gonna give it back to none other than everybody's coach, Erik E.D. Robinson.
Woo! Thank y'all, everybody. Thank you, Troy, for hosting, being such an amazing person. Thank you, Uncle Jock, and thank you everybody for sharing your story. Thank you, Miss Jackie Ballard. Yeah, you're right on point. Everybody just kind of broke down, and thank you, Tawana, for being transparent with your recap too. Did he just call Steven the Super Late Champ? Like he knows Steven, Mr. Money. Anyway, sorry, Troy, you don't realize you said it, but anyway, I think that's what you said. But anyway, but it's funny because he said it because Steven's like is always the first person at every meeting. He's not like late in time, but he gonna raise that hand at the last minute. He's gonna stand out. But that's cool. We know who does what. So, couple of quick announcements. Frank DeLeo has his mindset training at 10 o'clock coming up, right? 10 o'clock. Office hours, no office hours today because some of us are gonna be trying to shovel out. So there would be no office hours today. I know, but we got a surprise for you. 5 p.m. We normally have our coaches call. NLG is going to come do a special training. So please tell your teams, come on a special training. 5 p.m. NLG is going to be doing a coaches call training. Come on in, come rock the house, come get it. Dr. Teresa and Nicole, if y'all want to come out and let me know. And if you want to share with your team, that's cool too. Okay. So
ExperiorLife.com.
There you go.
Thank you, Erik.
And I wasn't trying to put out there to the whole world, Mr. Gandy, but y'all hit me up if y'all didn't catch what he said. So y'all hit me up. So maybe somebody can put it in the chat because I don't want everybody on Zoom lands to try to come tune in. But somebody can put that in the chat. It'll be at 5 p.m. today. Maurice from National Life is going to be doing something special for us. So
Sorry.
5 p.m. training. Yes, sir.
Sorry to interrupt you. It is Maureen from NLG.
Yes, Maurice from NLG.
That you made me talk to the other day. Yeah,
Maurice
he's coming.
He call you?
Yeah, he's coming to our training tonight too at 8 p.m. So if anybody that is going to be at work on your team at 5 p.m., want to make it at 8 p.m., let me know. We can admit you because he's probably going to be doing the same training. So if anybody that might miss it on your team and want to come back and relearn again, right?
Oh,
Please
cool.
feel free.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad y'all connected. I'm glad you connected, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
I'll
yes.
call
Oh,
you.
yes.
I'll call you and talk more to you about what we discussed.
Okay, cool. Also tonight, 7 p.m. we got our BTO, experienlife.com, experienlife.com, a BTO 7 p.m. tonight, experienlife.com, 7 p.m. There's a Rios BTO at 8 p.m. For those, I'll be doing the first part of the Rios BTO. We got so much training going on that people can't say, I can't make this, I can't do this one, I can't do this one. Like we got a NLG at 5, and Nicole said, hey, come on to mine at 8. I'll be doing the BTO at 8. Try to do it at 7 so you can catch the in the training. Ladies and gentlemen, we are committed to the success for everybody here. And that's what I love about the executive directors and all of y'all too, not just at the executive director level, at every level, the FAs, the SFAs, every level, people are committed to other people's success. That's what makes Xperia great. That's what makes our team great. That's what makes this village so great. People committed to everybody's success. So with that being said, love y'all.
Happy birthday, Renee.
Oh, Renee got a birthday?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Renee. Go, Renee. Go, Shawty. It's your birthday.
Happy
We're
birthday,
gonna party
Renee.
like
Yes,
it's your
I'm
birthday.
officially
Happy
a
birthday,
senior.
Renee.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're gonna sip some milk like it's your birthday. Come on. All right. Go.
Thank
DJ.
you.
You know what? Hold on. DJ got to start taking us out. Let's see if DJ ready for us.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.